Thanks so much for joining us on this episode of Coffee with CallTower. I'm Madison Donner, our partner marketing strategist, and I'm super excited to have Sam Barron and Jordan Corona from the CallTower team on this call with us today. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. How are you doing?
Doing great. Yeah, thanks for having us, Madison.
Awesome. So for our partners, we really wanted to give you guys good scenarios and examples on when's the best time to bring CallTower in. So on today's episode, we're going to be giving Sam and Jordan a scenario, and they're going to recommend how CallTower can solve these issues that the customer is having. So Sam and Jordan, are you ready for your first scenario?
Absolutely.
Awesome. How fitting that this is Coffee with CallTower and I'm in a coffee shop. So I'm sorry if you guys hear any background noise. The scenario is enhancing collaboration for a mid-sized company. So a mid-sized marketing agency is struggling with remote team collaboration. Their employees are spread across different cities, and the lack of centralized communication leads to project delays and frequent miscommunication amongst teams. Employees often toggle between platforms for chat, file sharing, and video conferencing, which results in inefficiencies and missed deadlines. So for this customer, hearing this from a partner, what would you guys recommend CallTower bring to the table to solve these issues?
The solution that I would provide or position is Microsoft Team Operator Connect. It provides a seamless Teams solution with PTSN voice access, and it really focuses on enhancing the customer experience. And also at CallTower, we do offer in-app contact center solutions that's right there in the Microsoft Teams app. So it could help them with a little bit more of a robust solution. Sam, do you have anything to add on that?
Yeah, I'd have to agree, right? It sounds like they're employees that are working remote are having difficulties figuring out kind of how they want to communicate with each other. So when we're working with organizations that have similar type experiences where they have remote employees in various departments that are working together or in different departments that are also collaborating together, what we're trying to do is consolidate that whole communication need into one application. So majority of the time, what we're doing is we're leveraging either a centralized platform like Microsoft Teams or Zoom or WebEx to consolidate all forms of communication that they're doing within one application. So that's usually what we're recommending here. In this case, it sounds like it's resulting in inefficiencies and missed deadlines and things like that. So if they enhance that type of solution with things like a contact center application or AI capabilities that are built out in a lot of these applications, that might help with some of these inefficiencies or missed deadlines.
Awesome. And any integrations that this customer might be able to add as well, CRM, anything like that, that you guys might see fit for this mid-sized marketing agency?
So it really depends on kind of how they're interacting with their customers, how they're interacting internally. A majority of our customers that are trying to increase efficiencies and reduce the missed deadlines are utilizing, again, centralized tools that everyone can utilize for certain aspects of their business. Integrations into CRMs in this case, I'd have to know more about how they're kind of communicating with each other internally to see if it makes sense for them to tie in some of these, everyday, work procedures into a CRM type application. We'd have to also know more about how they're communicating with their external parties to see if that would make sense to, loop that type of information or that type of experience into a CRM. But we are seeing a lot more organizations adopting centralized CRM platforms more for enhancing that external communication in various manners, right? Maybe they're tying in like website chat functionality so they can reach out to their, customers or their consumers that are going on their website via website chat. Also tying in things like phone calls or, external communication calls to those, customers that they're dealing with on an everyday basis and tying that interaction back into a CRM. Also things like other channel type communication like social media interactions, email interactions, right? Anything you really communicate, even like WhatsApp, for example, for some of our international customers, tying that back into a centralized database and a repository for all that communication to be centralized, and then allowing other people at the organization to see where all that is in kind of one, account level type scenario is what a lot of companies are doing to stay more efficient and also consolidate kind of where that information is coming from.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time. And to any partner listening, if this sounds like a customer that you guys actually might have going on right now, we are happy to connect with you and get you guys connected with either Sam or Jordan if they're in your region, or with another channel director. So get in touch with us. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And Sam and Jordan, thank you guys so much for joining.
Thank you, Madison.
Yeah, thanks, Madison. We'll talk soon, everybody.
Bye.